Hey guys, welcome back to Forza Horizon 4. So today I'll be showing you the ultimate top speed of the 2018 Bugatti Chiron. So what we'll be doing is first we'll go over to the highway and I'll show you its top speed, and then we'll go in and do the tuning so I can show you how you can tune one for yourself. Without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so for this test, this will be starting on the highway from the bottom of the map and we'll be going down the left side, because that's how we can build up the most speed. So we'll just lure it through here and avoid all of this traffic. So one problem is you've got all these AIs and driver tars to get around when you're going down the highway, but we should get there nonetheless. So we've just broken 400 k's an hour. Hopefully we won't hit anyone. Come around those guys. So we're coming up on the top speed, and there was 433 k's an hour, which is pretty much 270 miles an hour. So with similar runs you might go a k or two under or over for the top speed. But now I'll show you the upgrades and tuning so you can make a Bugatti just like this one. Alright, so if you bring your stock 2018 Bugatti Chiron into the custom upgrades menu here. So first thing we're going to do is we don't need to touch conversions, as we don't need to change it to rear wheel drive. And we don't need to put on any aero and appearance, as that will just add weight and drag to the car. So first, if we come into tires and rims, so we don't need to do anything for the tyre compound. However, we are going to make the front and rear tyres as wide as possible. And then surprisingly, if we come into rim styles, we can actually put on some lighter weight rims, which is a bit odd, but we're going to do it anyway. So we'll put on those Volks. Back out of rims, we're now going to come and put the wheel spaces on the front and rear, help a little bit with stability. Come back out of tires and rims, now into drivetrain. So here we're going to do the race transmission, race driveline, and the race diff. So back out of differential and drivetrain. So now we're going to come into platform and handling. So here we're just going to chuck on the rally springs, as well as race front and rear anti-roll bars, and then a race weight reduction. So sadly for the car, there isn't any engine upgrades, so we're stuck with the stock power figure, which is 1103 kilowatts. That's a bit of a shame. So that's it as far as upgrades go, so you can go ahead and apply all of these. Alright, now that we've upgraded the car, we can come down to the tuning menu here. So I'll cover the metric tune first, and then I'll show you the differences in the imperial tune, which are tire pressures and springs. So for the front tire pressure here, we want to bring this up to 2.5 bar, and then same for the rear. Also want to bring it up to 2.5 bar. So we want a mix of grip as well as an inflated tire so we can go faster. So then next, if we come over to gearing, we want to bring this down to 2.32, just like that. So next, if we come over to alignment, we're going to set these front and rear camber angles back to 0 degrees. And then if you bring the front cast angle down here back to 4 degrees, just like that. So next, if we come over to springs, I'm going to set these front ones up to 80.0. So you just come up to there. There you go, there's 80.0. And then for the rear springs here, we're going to bring these down to 50.0. Just need to come a fair way down to there. There you go, there's 50.0. So next, if we come over to dampening, so for the front rebound stiffness here, we're going to set this up to 6.0. And then for the rear rebound stiffness, we're going to bring this down to 3.0. Then for the front bump stiffness, we're going to bring this up to 4.9, just like that. And then you can leave the rear at 2.1. So then last thing for tuning is if we come over to the differential tab at the end. So for the front acceleration here, we're going to set this up to 85%, just like that. And if you come down to the Rear acceleration, we're going to bring this up to 95%. So that's it as far as tuning goes. Now I'll show you the differences in the Imperial tune. Alright, so as far as differences go for the Imperial tune is you'll want 36.6 psi in both the front and rear tyres. And then if you come over to springs, you want 448.1 in the front and 280.1 in the rear. That's it as far as differences go, so you can go ahead and apply all of these. Right guys, so this has been a top speed build and tune as well as test for the 2018 Bugatti Chiron. If you enjoyed the video or find it helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment below if you'd like to see me do a drag tune for this car.